Welcome back on the C Morning Show, and now we like to bring you to kind of a healing activity or journey this morning. We're taking part in healing activities or events with friends, and learning something new may unlock an unforgettable memory for you. And this morning, we want to recommend you one of these events called Puspa Wastra, which will be taking place on August the 1st. It will offer interesting activities that revolve around Indonesia's rich floral and textile heritage.
Exactly, and for more details on that, we're now joined with one of the organizers of Floral Academy Creative Director, Indri Lubis. Good morning, Mbak. Thank you for coming.
Morning, ladies.
Morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, so Puspa Wastra on August the 1st. First of all, can you please tell us what is this event?
Okay, so basically it's a celebration of Indonesia's rich culture, specifically in flowers, and of course the traditional textiles. And then we are focusing on tenun this time.
Okay. Is it, how many times have you had this event?
So this is our first.
This is the first time.
Yeah, this is our first time. And we're hoping to make more, I hope, if this is a success, which we all pray for. So we're having another episodes of Puspa Wastra.
So what do you do, or what do people expect when they come to this event?
Okay, so actually this is a 2-day event, but the first day is for invitations only.
Okay.
And then the second day, people can actually sign up. I don't know, I'm glad, but I'm kind of sorry at the same time because we have very limited seats. But if you want to try to register, you can. There's a registration link, and then you can also contact us for the registration.
So an exciting thing, because this is your first event and it's almost selling out.
We did not expect this at all because, well, we do our best, but honestly, we didn't expect this. So
why didn't you expect it? Because when we first said, oh, someone's coming on, it's Puspa Wastra, it's about flowers, it's about textiles, about Indonesia.
Yeah. But because we didn't expect it to be in a, people will help me here.
People are interested.
Yes, because of course people are interested because this is our culture. But we didn't expect it to be that big.
Because probably it's a weekday. Traveling to Puncak, probably from Jakarta.
Correct.
But I think a lot of the similarities of interest nowadays with the younger people is flower arrangement. So there's one point, I don't know if you were aware of this, but there is like an interest in cooking, like a class cooking and so forth. And now it seems like to be flower arrangement. And I think what's so different, it sets you aside from other flower arrangement, is that you incorporate the tenun. So I think if the cameras can lock in and zoom into what's going on here in the ensemble, can you tell us a little bit more about the tenun that we have here, Mbak?
Okay, so basically what we have here is the tenun, and I actually put wires inside so they can actually like make a wave in the design. So,
same here, there are also tenun, and you make it like little balls, like little flowers of tenun.
So basically, if you normally see the normal flower arrangements, I don't see actually here. I don't see people do this a lot. Because we can do accessories also in a flower arrangement to make it more interesting. You know how to incorporate traditional heritage. And then,
it's also something reusable for other flowers.
Yes, true that,
And so for all this flower arrangement, the participants will be making something similar to this during the event, will they?
So no. So here's what's happening in Puspa Wastra. Okay, so we will leave in the morning, of course, because we want to get that green and cool, less pollution, maybe.
And we are all after that. And the event starts at 9:30.
It's true. So we will arrive around 9:30-ish to 10, and then we will have high tea and canapes and enjoy.
At the location.
It is Pelataran.
Pelataran. High tea and canapes from Pelataran.
Correct. And then so the participants will enjoy a flower demo. Yeah, because for that amount of people coming, I don't think
it's gonna be a big chaos. So
Yeah.
I do have a question. Since it's happening in a bit of the valley area,
Right.
How do you intend people to meet up before you go there? Is there a plan happening?
Correct. So we're having like a stop. Yeah, so where people can go to that same place, and then we will have the transportation ready.
So together?
Yeah, so together.
Okay.
Together.
So participants can expect to not have their own individual cars
Yes.
back and forth,
Yes.
and then they'll be dropped off.
Yes,
Say,
unless they're registering, because for the transportation it's also limited seats.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, but people can still register. I don't know exactly what number we're going to stop at.
Yep.
But yeah, but people can still register.
Okay.
Awesome.
Also,
How many seats left are there for people to fight over?
Last time I remember it was only 20 seats.
Okay. And
Yeah.
it may be less. It may be less by this morning. But
maybe we're opening the link again tomorrow morning.
okay. So stay tuned, and this is on your social media.
Yes.
It's interesting. It's going to be like a bit of a ticket war happening, right?
Also, I forgot to tell you. So after the flower demo, people can also enjoy a trunk show from Cita Tenun Indonesia.
Wow.
Yeah, so Cita Tenun Indonesia is an organization that focuses on giving trainings to local artisans across the Indonesian region.
Oh,
What
that's
a
very
perfect
important.
way to
Yes.
collaborate.
Yeah.
Now, I do have more questions on that collaboration instance with you and them, and then as well as Plataran. Is there more upcoming stuff happening with that, or?
Okay, so now we're just focusing on this event for now.
Which I believe will be successful. Don't worry.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We need all the support we can
Yes,
get. Thank
of
you so
course.
much. Because again, from this event, we aim to, to raise more awareness of the local. What's the local? What's the local richness?
Yes.
What we have. So we want people to be more aware that they can use local flowers, local textiles, just to encourage the market.
Okay.
And speaking of flowers, I think we can also start.
Yes.
Yeah, sure,
decorating
sure.
as
There
we're
are some
talking.
flowers right here, so
Yeah.
probably can you give a glimpse or a
Yeah.
teaser of what
How do you?
yes, or what we will
Do
be
this.
seeing for the participants who will be joining the event. What can they see?
Yeah.
later
Okay.
on? Or probably those who are unable to get the tickets.
Yeah, sure.
There you go.
So basically, this arrangement is 90% ready.
Yep.
But
How long did it take for you to make this arrangement?
Okay, the arrangement wasn't that long.
Because you're a professional, right?
I hope so. I would like to think so.
Yeah.
But this
Yes.
takes a lot of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, because I'm a little bit a perfectionist as well.
Yes.
This is not perfection for me today, but okay. So so the accessories takes a longer time rather than the putting in the flowers.
So I think you also have to have chicken wire inside
Yeah,
that
yeah.
to keep the
True.
texture in.
Yeah, because
And then
otherwise you
flipping.
cannot. Yeah,
Exactly.
Otherwise they just flop.
Right.
Yeah.
But before this event, before this collaboration, of course, we are very familiar with how Indonesia is very famous with this textile, with this wonderful flowers. But for this kind of arrangement, is it already common for you as someone who has been arranging flowers for how many years to make actually something similar to this?
Oh yeah. I mean, the industry, as you said, as you mentioned before, the flower industry is really rising.
Yes.
For the last, I say, 5 years.
Yeah.
We're in that race with the chefs.
Yes.
So it's very I don't know, but I see it as a trend to
Yeah.
become a chef or a florist.
Yes.
So
Yep.
we're up in that alley.
I think
with
in the florist department as well, they had this time where they painted the flowers.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it turned out like different colors. You can
Yeah,
even
yeah.
make them gold. I didn't know you could
Yeah,
make
we
flower
did.
gold.
We did that for our last workshop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
And also at our Independence Day.
Oh, wow.
Because Jack Floral Academy was the consultant for the presidential palace since 2019 to last year, 2023.
Did you guys help with the bronze leaves
Yes, that's
in the
us.
palace?
Yeah, that's us.
That is, I have a picture of that because it was the most stunning arrangement I've ever seen. And it's
thanks.
big, Sarah.
Yeah,
You
yes.
don't even know. It's huge. They did it for every single pillar in the presidential palace. And it just took the whole atmosphere together to anticipate
Wow.
the whole ensemble,
Yes.
really.
So it's-
Thank you.
At least I know.
It's very
who
beautiful.
did it.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then also please.
Yeah. Okay, so
Go forward.
Let's continue.
Yes.
So this is, you guys know, this is a rose.
Yeah.
So it's really just a common rose. So before we design with everything, I usually remove the leaves because the leaves also takes up water.
Okay.
And we don't want that because we want the flowers to absorb all the water.
To be fresh.
Yeah, so to make it special, I'm going to reflex this. As you can see, I already reflex.
I think I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're reverting it.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm reverting the petals here.
Oh, can Jasmine help?
Sure.
Oh, there you go.
Right? Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
And then I can help with something else.
So,
As you know, your face lighted up when you. Oh, I think I know what you're doing right there.
So
so basically, we're opening these buds, especially these. These are carnations.
These ones as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So all you have to do with the carnation, they're easier. All you have to do is just massage them like that.
Like this?
See how they open? Yes.
Oh.
See how they open?
go.
And carnations, I used to don't like them. I don't really like them. But now I like them since I found this technique, since I've learned this technique. We can like reflex them also like that, so they are more open. And carnations last a very long
time.
Roses don't last that long, but still, yeah, just for decoration, I would still use it.
Yeah.
So basically, with reflexing, all you're doing is you massage them first, because even if you have them fresh, the petals tend to be more stiff.
Yeah.
Therefore, they can tear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they can like, so they can tear. So we don't want that. And also, the way I do it, I want them to be like flipped, and then I inserted them on each different petals because I want them to rise up like this.
Oh.
Yeah, so because that gives more volume rather than just reflexing, like open it, that's it. We don't want that.
Yeah.
So we want them to have volumes like that. Before, this was a small rose. Now, after you reflex them, see how they really expand, and then it looks like something else. It's not rose.
And then you can also see its textures from the petals itself. And I can also understand and relate how it says that this activity is also therapeutic in a way, and then you can actually talk with your friends while doing it.
True.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm a bit in a serious zone right now.
I'm just massaging my flowers, which I don't think any.
Listen, this flower is already getting better treatment than I do. It gets massages.
Yeah, they do.
I haven't gotten a massage as of recent, so I don't know what that.
And then treat it delicately. With
that's what we want, don't we?
You know, with bread, good night.
Yes.
Have a lovely time.
But speaking of the things that you're promoting flowers and also tenun and also the collaboration between all of the stakeholders that is taking part. What was the talk behind the scenes like? How did you come up with Puspa Wastra?
Okay, so actually, we are acquainted with Ibu Dewi Makes. Selamat pagi, Ibu Dewi, if you're watching.
Oh, I know her. Ibu Dewi.
She's so nice,
I
right?
love her.
Yeah, we all love her.
Aww.
Okay, so she's actually one of our students.
Okay.
So she and our principal, Miss Sarah Rais. Selamat pagi, Miss Sarah Rais, if you're watching. They communicate with each other.
Yes.
So they've been wanting to make an event, right? And then, so there you go. And then Miss Sarah, being the principal and the leader of our design team, she, because we did something like this, right? We did something like Wastra also as well at the Presidential Palace before, but we used songket, I think. We used songket.
You did.
That time.
Yeah.
So she said, why not redo that again?
Yes.
Because, you know, it just keeps reminding people that you can actually do something with our traditional
fabrics.
And you can also recycle them. You can make from recycled fabrics as well.
True. And then, of course, we want to promote people in wearing them as well, like on what I'm wearing today.
Please
this is,
step right here, and so the camera can see as well.
Okay, so this is tenun wajo. It's from Sulawesi. See, they're not old-fashioned.
Yes.
You can still style them in a way that suits your personal style.
Like what we're doing today.
Yeah. Because everybody have different styles, and so that's what I did today. So it should be worn daily more. You know. So yeah.
Listen, it's my first time.
That's your first time as a beginner.
You're not. I think you're not obligated.
Can I borrow this?
Sure. Let me.
So she did this one. Obviously, stunning flower, wonderful arrangement. You can see everything is unique in its own ways. And then there's mine. Normal Oh, rose. Not the best, but you know, whatever you want with it.
Yes. It's still more bigger.
It's not as easy as I thought it'd be. I thought it would be the same concept with hydrangeas.
No.
If there's a hydrangea that's about, to die, you put it in a bucket of cold ice, and then you go, take it out.
Yeah.
That's not like that with the roses. Hey.
No, roses are, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. If you don't get them fresh, then that's it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's more tricky.
But
How
you
do that so fast?
Well,
It takes years.
I have to,
It takes years. It takes years.
Who am I to ask?
Otherwise, I won't be standing here.
And we are.
But you're here.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And during the event later, there will be a flower demo with similar flowers. Or will there be any other flowers that we'll be using?
So for the actual event, we will be using more, not traditional, but I would say tropical.
Okay.
Because it's
What are
more,
tropical flowers?
If you've seen heliconias, anthuriums, like that, and also we will like smoothen it up with the phalaenopsis, if you've heard of the orchid.
Right.
Yeah, we use that also in the presidential palace. And fun fact, phalaenopsis is our actual national flower. It was a presidential decree in '93, I think.
Ooh.
Look at you with some facts. I thought it was the that
Rafflesia.
I thought that was or not.
So that's a different national flower.
Right.
Yeah. So this is how we got the name Puspa. So phalaenopsis is the Puspa persona, if I'm not mistaken, that was given the actual name for that.
Oh, that's a very fun fact, and especially since the month of August, the month of our national pride, is coming up as well.
Yeah, true that. Okay, so I'm going
next.
to start. Sorry, I have to turn it a bit because I can't see what I'm doing there.
Well, while you're at it, I do have a question. I know you're busy doing this particular event, but in the future, do you have anything planned in collaborating with the Tanun and other works?
Definitely. Well, for now, there's only the three of us, right?
Yep.
Only Jack Flo, Floral Academy, Cita Tanun Indonesia, and also Pelataran. So maybe we can collaborate with more florists or decorators, so the actual practitioners of the flower industries. Thank you.
I think this would be very, very interesting for those who, say, have mental disabilities.
Oh, yeah.
For, a therapy session. And I think, it's so calming, and you see the beautiful color aspects of it, which I think a lot of them could use some time for,
True that.
have their peace of mind.
And not only that, for, probably the youth, young teenagers, preteens growing up, to make them spend time off their phones and actually talk, and then, using their creative side to making something beautiful, which you can also take home.
I totally agree.
Yes, but speaking of events like this and coming up, how can one keep up and probably have a chance to take part in the ticket war or that is coming up tomorrow?
Sorry if I was laughing too hard. That was the real me. TV me was doing the flowers.
So how can one participate, and probably going forward, how can one keep up with the upcoming events?
So the easiest way is just go to our official social media on Instagram. We have at official Jack Flo Flower Academy, or you can also visit Pelataran Puncak or Cita Tanun Indonesia. We'd be happy to help you with your inquiries.
Right.
But if you want a more faster response, I guess you can just go to our social media, and then we'll do our best.
We'll do our best.
We'll do our best.
I mean, you're juggling between social media and raising flowers and other stuff,
True that. Oh. Also, last thing I want to show is a leaf manipulation technique.
Wow.
So,
how?
before, it looks like this.
Yes.
Already stunning, by the way. Can never do this myself.
Okay. So, this is just like an ordinary leaf. Even I have students coming in, Miss, why are we using these leaves? Oh, darling, you don't even know what you can do with this. So I'm going to show you guys.
Some tricks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
this is my
let's put this aside so we can see the magic being made.
So this is my favorite thing about leaves, because we can manipulate them in any way we can. So today I'm just going to cut them, and then I'm going to leave the bone inside, like that. Yeah.
So the bone is the middle part, right?
Yeah, the bone is the middle part, and we're going to also use the bone.
Oh.
See, with flowers, you can't do this. Yeah, so this can only happen with leaves.
So what leaves is this one from?
So this is English name, cordyline. Indonesian name, andong pelat.
Andong pelat.
Yeah, so if you can see the color, they have like a
Lighter color.
Yeah, lighter color.
Oh, the viewers can't see this, but the smell, the aroma of it,
Yeah.
It's refreshing.
Like leaves. Smells like grass.
Smells better than grass.
Yeah.
An elevated grass.
Yeah, the elevated grass. I like that. Okay, so as you can see, we have the bone.
Yep.
And then I already tore up the leaves.
Yes.
And I'm just going to cut them in half like this because I'm using a floral foam over here.
Yeah.
So as you can see.
Can I take one, Rick?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you can see, there's like a hole here.
The green,
the green foam.
The green foamy thing. We don't want people to see that, right?
Yeah.
So,
so this is the filler that you put to hide
so
it.
instead of using like, the standard leaves, so I'm just going to use this. It's practically easy. And of course, I learned this before I became a trainer. So I didn't know this before, but Miss Sarara is. Shout out again. Yeah. So basically what I did was I rolled the leaves like that. And then I'm going to
pin it.
Yeah, pin it, exactly.
Oh.
That's it. Like a lumper.
Oh.
Yeah. Like
This
the
reminds me of my grandma's cooking.
Yeah. So basically you have like that, right? So and then you just insert it. If you see the hole, then just insert it like that. See, it becomes something else.
Yeah.
So if people see it more close-up-y.
So this is what happened.
Yeah.
We added this part in. I don't know if you can see. Oh.
It'll be more full of colors.
Yeah.
This green stuff, I don't know if I can tilt it, is just recently added because I don't know if you can. I mean, even you have to look very intensely close.
Yeah, but because this is like a smaller scale.
Yes.
What's happening in Pelataran is going to be way bigger, way huge. It's going to be installations.
And remember, Jasmine, you showed how your talent was with your rose. Look at me and my roll.
Hey, but that's
you're doing
good,
much
girl.
Really, it looks so
tilted,
in a way.
You want to try to put one in?
Yeah.
We'll leave it
Over
to the
here.
professionals.
Come here.
Yeah, over here. Go ahead.
There you go.
Yep.
Once again, I think I'll leave it to the professionals. Mbak Idri for this. But anyways, thank you, Mbak
Thank
Idri.
you so much.
Ladies, thank
coming.
you so much for having me. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
And looking forward for Puspa Wastra, but probably in our case, since if we are failing to get one of the tickets, we'll look forward for your updates on your social medias.
Absolutely.
And the events coming forward as well.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hopefully we can also join in next time, sir.
Oh, yes,
Absolutely.
please.
Yes. We have
I'm
to.
counting on that.
Yes.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, once again, thank you and good
you
luck
so
for
much.
the event.
Thank you
and
so much.
beautiful flower arrangements
Thank
once
you
again.
So much. Thank you so much.
And now for you at home, please do stay with us on the C Morning Show because we will be taking a break, but after the break we have more stories right here on the C Morning Show on C Today. So don't worry.